Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of a fun one because my Albo right here is needing a new pot because it's growing incredibly fast already. So this isn't just going to be a regular, run-of-the-mill repot. This one's going to be one with a twist. So let me get started. I need my mix, which this is a new batch of mix. And if you guys don't know already, it is a fourth perlite, a fourth coconut chunk, a fourth potting mix, and a fourth Turface MVP. I'll link everything below for you all. So I have made this guy a moss pole, and you guys didn't get to see this one, but I added some preserved moss to it to give it a cool effect. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to stand up because this is very tall. Right about there. So I'm going to start off by filling this up some. And you're thinking, oh, please, why such a big pot for a little plant? Well, this thing grows incredibly fast, like I said, so let's get started. And I love making moss poles now. I had fun making that one. I was afraid of that. Was stuck to, it's sticking, look at that root system. It has been sticking to the terracotta pot, which happens sometimes. I'm gonna say right about there. And I'm just going to fill this in. Making sure we're good with that moss pole. Alright, now that I have this beauty potted up, here comes the fun part. So, let me get some stuff moved out of the way, and y'all can see my face again. So, I was at Lowe's just the other day, and I came across this patch of like sedums, succulents, all kinds of cool stuff, and it's on a mat, like a dirt mat. And guess what? I'm gonna put that all in here. So let's see how this comes apart. Oh my, that is like root central in there. I see what's going on in there. So it's like a, does it go on the top too? Nope. It is like a mesh under here as well. And it's tied, so. All right. It's basically just rooted into like a coconut coir kind of media. My word, that does not want to come apart. Hold please. There we go. This coconut coir stuff is nothing to mess with, apparently. So, I think I'm just going to take... Oh, yes. That's going to be much easier. Now that you get it started, you can start pulling it apart. And I'm just pulling in sheets and sticking it in. I was buying this and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with it? And then I realized my elbow needed a repot, and I'm like, let's just do something out of the ordinary. Because, you know, not everybody, but most people repot all the same. So why not give it some fun? And don't worry, my mix is so drying quickly that these succulents will not be phased by it. And I don't think my elbow will care. Alright, just give it a little fluff and a little bit of a cleanup. And fill in some patches. And there we have it. I'm gonna move that out of the way. Clean up my area. And if you have, like, if you break pieces off, just stick it right back in that substrate because it is going to root anyway. So there we have it. Beautiful succulent and Albo mix repot. And I'm super happy with it. So, oh, I got one last thing I need to do. Is put our Velcro on it so that it'll grow against that moss pole. There we go. And that succulent carpet, I guess I should call it, is helping the moss pole stay in its spot. So the succulent carpet needed to be watered anyway, so I was waiting for it to dry out some. And I'm just gonna take some pieces and poke them into spots that need some. And that's the wonderful thing about succulents, is they'll just root. They are happy rooters. So there we go. Beautiful Albo and a beautiful pot. I love this type of pot with a moss pole and a succulent carpet around it. So I'm gonna trim this up real quick. Thank you guys for joining me today. For any questions, feel free to ask below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Why is it hard?